Hey everyone, welcome back to Viking Warlords Gaming Channel. Now you might be wondering, what's up with Spintires Mudrunner? Why is that? Why do people play that game? Well, you play this game to get into situations like this. Take a look at this. The new American Wilds DLC is out. And I've been playing it for a few hours now, and I wanted to throw this up. It's a loose review, so it's not by any means a comprehensive look at everything in here, but, you know, if you played Mudrunner and you're looking for just a few points, I'd have to say I'm pretty happy with this. Basically, we're given two new areas, two new maps. I think it's a Montana type, not rip-off, but a Montana map, and then a South Dakota map, I think. And we got a whole slew of new vehicles, and we got Chevys, and we got Fords, and we got Hummers, and we got big rigs like this. And what you do when you play Spintires is you go off cliffs and then you drive directly into rivers like this. Why? Just because you can. Because it's fun. Look at this. Look at the water in this game. The graphics in this game are amazing. The attention to detail on the vehicles is amazing. The physics are amazing. I mean, if you guys have been playing Mudrunners and you're just looking at this for oh, should I get this DLC, you know, blah, blah, blah. $9, $9.99 in the store. It's a no-brainer if you like it. The trucks handle, they're a little faster, it seems, than the Russian counterparts from the older game. They're not better, per se, but they are different. They're a little faster, it seems like. A lot of the trucks are for hauling on the road, which is a nice little bonus, you know. I mean, they're fast on the road and they handle better, I think, than the Russian road trucks. But maybe the whole game got tweaked. I haven't played around with the Russian trucks again since this new update. So, yeah. So, boy, that got deep real quick. Anyway, so now I'm just floating down the river. So stuff like this happens. Look at this. And the water carries your truck downstream. It's amazing. Ugh, that's not going to be good for... That thing was full of fuel, too. That's not good for the fish. Anyway, yeah, so here we're going to run down. I got some gameplay in this. We're going to run down, talk about it. And yeah, it's been a blast so far. An absolute blast. I messed around with a couple of the little vehicles. They have a Hummer, a Blazer, a Ford pickup truck. I don't know if it's an F-150 or what. I'm not really I'm not that big of a car guy, but I do like me some cars. So yeah, so we'll take a look through this footage here, and we'll figure it out. We'll have a few points. Alright, so look at this little baby here. This is the Chevy Blazer. Whole bunch of new parts you can equip. This is me just tearing around in it for fun. So the premise of this, I mean, from what I've played, there's no new objectives or whatever. It's just different setting, different vehicles, which is great because that's fine. I wasn't looking for, you know, deathmatch in the wild or anything like that. You're hauling logs from the log place to the log place to the place where you get the logs to the place where you drop them off. And in between, I like to consider this game a puzzle game, in my opinion. Because with the terrain, you got to figure out how the hell you're going to get logs through the woods to this place with the environment hindering you. So I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's if you're not into that or you can't hang with that, then this might not be the thing for you. I, on the other hand, can hang with that because I love physics-based games, and the mud and the dirt and the water in this game, they're just amazing. The way the trucks handle, the trucks have soft physics on their tires, so when you hit rocks, you know, it hops around. It's just amazing. It's like, I can't do this in real life because I don't have a big, sweet truck, but I can do it in this game, and I sure love the hell out of it. Yeah, it's just nice. And then, too, you know, I'm not going to comment on the sound too much, whatever. You can hear it in the background on the clips. It's nice and calming. It's like you're out in the wild. You got the engine, you got the dirt, you got the birds. And it's just a puzzle trying to get through. Like, you know, here, look at this. I'm trying to get through this little guy. And you gotta tweak, you know, if you're to get good at this game, I would say you gotta really play on hardcore, and then you gotta learn how to finesse the gas, finesse the gear shift to get out of what you're stuck in. You know, nothing. I haven't really found anything that you can't get out of with a little finesse on the gas, finesse on the gearing, and you know, of course, your nice little winch you got. Yeah, so I'm just tooling around. This is the South Dakota map. I think it's called Mount Logmore or something like that. And the other one's called like Grizzly Grove or Grizzly Ridge or something like that. And I believe that's supposed to be the Montana one. But $9.99, you get about 9 trucks off the bat. A couple of them are locked, a couple of the big rigs. I don't know if there's any hidden. I don't think there's any hidden ones, but I mean, so there's not like a Blazer with big bog tires, or this is like just got normal tires, but it's still sweet. There's new attachments for the vehicles. They look different. You know, what's cool too is when you use so I got a spare tire on the back there, and then I got a rack on the top and front headlights or whatever. You don't have to put that stuff on. You can have it bare bones. And yeah, and you know, have however you want. But when you use it, so say you ram into a tree, which I think coming up I end up having to use my stuff, it disappears off your vehicle and you can't use it again. So it's like you did actually use the spare tire or whatnot, which is kind of a cool little attention to detail. Like I said, this game's all about attention to detail. Excuse me, taking a drink. It's good. It's fun. This is gonna be fun. Playing online with people, tearing around. What would be really cool is if they added you know, a thing to maybe tweak the color of your vehicle. So if you wanted a red Blazer or a, you know, this is like a bluish, you know, a color would be cool. Nothing crazy. Have 2-3 colors. That's it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really got onto the multiplayer. I mean, I've played the hell out of the Russian, you know, the regular base maps online, and that's fun. So this is going to be more fun. What else can I say? If you haven't checked this game out, I'd say this is one of the best simulation driving games apart from Dirt Rally. Dirt Rally, if you're into driving off-road and you like, you know, somewhat, I don't know, realistic physics, Dirt Rally is great. Try that out for a little bit faster pace than this. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll let the gameplay play a little bit. We'll be back in the next section. Talk about some of the vehicles. So hang in there. Enjoy the footage. All right. So yeah, so here's a look at some of the new vehicles. Um, Going through the parts you can attach now. You attach these at garages if you're not familiar with the game, and when you start out, you have in the big open world map, you have one garage, and then you have to take garage parts, kind of like this thing. I think that thing I'm attaching right now. And you have to drive that across the map and find other garages and drop it off. And once you get 4 points, you unlock that garage to be used to put stuff on. So you have to like progress through the open world maps, as well as then getting the right tools for the logging and bringing that. What's nice, I like how they have added, for this, of course, the different buildings. It's like a little town here. I think I drive through it. But it's a nice little touch. Little signs, they got little general stores. Oh my gosh. Alright. It's nice. It's got a different feel, and that's what you want. You want a totally different, well, not totally different, but a different feel than the base game, which takes place in the Russian forest. Yeah, look at that Irish pub in the middle of Montana. Some rural town. Oh yeah, it's great. There's no pedestrians, there's no people walking around, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all, but sometimes you feel like it's like the game's almost post-apocalyptic, like Mad Max kind of. But, it'd be cool if they added maybe some parked cars or something. I don't know. That's just me being nitpicky, but yeah. So taking this big guy down. This thing doesn't have four-wheel drive, so this is a road hauler, and I got a bunch of weight. Look at that haunted house. And I just decided I'm going to take this thing out and just tool around. Now all this footage that you're seeing is just me out tooling around. I'm not looking at the map at all. I'm just like, whatever comes my way, I'm taking it. So that's the fun part of the game. It's just exploring. You find little roads and stuff. You're like, wow. Then when you're playing on these big maps, multiplayer, it's fun because if you get stuck, people can come and rescue you, like pull you out, and that's part of the fun of playing online too. Is like doing rescue missions and stuff like that. So I don't know. I mean, this game, if you're into it, this is like the best game ever. Seriously. But not everyone's going to be into it. I understand that. I'm sure there's some kids out there that don't have the patience to try to like slag out of this stuff right here. Like, but it's fun. You get a sense of accomplishment when you get out of a tough situation. Using the winch here, you hook it on a tree, help you pull you out. Again, just the detail though, the graphics and the detail are just great in this game. Underrated, I think. And the sounds too, the sounds of the trucks just rumbling around. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not even sure where this clip is leading to, so yeah, look at the detail. Look at that little door on the side flopping around on the side of the thing. That's awesome. They didn't have to do that, but they did, and it's awesome. Make sure you look at the the ground, the mud and the ground with the tires. Now they let you move the camera around like this so you can actually see what you're kind of doing, because if you're stuck in the mud and there's a little dry patch, you can kind of veer towards it and help get traction to get you unstuck. So having that freedom of movement with the camera is great. I don't know what else to say about it, guys. I'm just kind of enjoying watching the footage here. Yeah, there's first person. You can click the stick down, go into first person. I like doing that. It's kind of nice to be able to do that when you're going through the short trails where the trees are real thick. Look at this big thing. This is a new vehicle. Like a not a caterpillar. I don't know what they're called. Skid loader. I don't know. But these things are beasts. They can get through anything. So yeah, so watch this footage and I'll be back. Alright, so here we are. This is how you unlock the different vehicles. So you pick what you want. You can pick from like 2 vehicles and you get different ratings. So if you pick the best vehicles, you get a lower rating for the map because it's supposed to be a little harder. So you usually start out with like a little runner vehicle, like a Blazer, and then you run into vehicles on the map that you can unlock and it doesn't hurt your score. So here I unlock this one. Switch over to it. And just do some cruising, man, on these roads. Look at that. The big Ford truck. Oh, man, it's beautiful, isn't it? Like I said, I'm not a big car guy, but, man, these vehicles look nice. I hope this DLC is well received as far as, maybe like the people in Europe that don't, how we had to play with Russian trucks for the majority of the game. Like, I didn't know anything about those trucks, so hopefully these people, or the people around the world that don't get to see our trucks, hopefully they like them and enjoy it. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm interested to hear what the internet community has to say about this. So yeah, $9.99 again, $9.99. I think it's a great deal. 2 maps, and then I'm sure they'll have another free map coming up soon. I don't know. I don't know where they could go with next. Maybe what, Chinese vehicles? I don't know. European, I guess. Yeah, European vehicles would be cool. And then maybe doing this in France or England. I think that'd be sweet. Maybe even a tropical one. I don't know how that'd work, but I don't think there's a lot of logging in the Pacific Isles. So yeah, we're kind of winding this down. I got a couple more clips of me just tooling around, so I hope from the gameplay you kind of get a feel for it if you're not familiar with it, and if you are familiar with it, you get a little hyped up for the vehicles or whatever. But it's good. I definitely say it's worth the $10. I'd pay it any day. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to check out my other vids. Let me know if you'd like to see any other footage. I don't know. Hopefully this helped you out a bit. Look at this. Slam into the puddle. Stuck. So you got to figure out how to get. So I'm stuck in here. Got to figure out how I'm going to get out of here. Maybe I'm not too stuck. Doesn't look too bad though. Oh no. I want to get through it though. I think this is one of those vehicles that doesn't have any four-wheel drive, too. Got it. Got it. I don't even remember what I did. Got it. So yeah, you really gotta mess with the gear shifting. You can't like just keep it in automatic all the time. Automatic's good for rolling on the road, but ooh. Eee. Power through, power through. Look at that, Ford power. Just kidding, I don't know anything about that. Alright. Look at that, right through. God, it looks so good. Looks so good. So yeah, feel free to check out my other videos. Leave me a comment. Like it, like something if you like it. It kind of helps me figure out what new videos to put up if people like certain ones. So feel free to give something a like. You don't have to. It's free country. But I don't know. Let me know if you want to see something. I will let the rest of the footage play out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If not, sorry. I'll do better. I'll try. Alright. Take care, y'all. Have a good one. Viking out.